Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the CompX TLBZ110. This is an optional finish cup. It's a strike plate is what it is. This is going to allow you to, lock, something into, rather than just drilling a hole. Here would be a thimble or a thimble strike is what we would call it. They're calling it a finish cup. And the fact that it's optional means, use it or don't. Drill a hole and finish that hole off with a thimble strike like this. Sold as each. Let's go over some basic dimensional properties of the item. Its overall length, 0.346. 0.346. The dimension from the underside of the head to the back of the thimble strike itself, it's about 0.42. Yeah, about 0.42. The thickness of the head, 0.025, basically, 0.025. Outside diameter of the head, 0.624. 0.624. Diameter of the body itself, 0.502. 0.502. Inside diameter, 0.458. 0.458 diameter. And then a depth of the cup, 0.43 inch. 0.43 depth. Let's switch to the screen view where we can take a look at this item in its catalog. So this is the item that we're looking at here. Okay, extended description. For back door requires for a half-inch hole. Product catalog here. Let's take a look and do a search for the 110. There it is. Okay, so there is our thimble strike shown here. Optional finish cup in a nickel finish. So if you're sliding door push lock, the bottom line is when you drill that hole in the rear, in the face of the opposite door, do you want to just have a hole there, or do you want to have, a finished thimble strike? Is what it boils down to. And that's going to be the only instance of where that comes up. And that's the TLBZ 110 nickel finish only. Okay, it's made of steel, nickel finish. There's really no provision for attaching this to the door except that it's pressure fit. Taking out the caliper again, I'm going to see if it's conical in shape at all. The diameter underneath the head of the unit is 0.502. Yeah, it's cylindrical in shape, so you're going to want to, pressure fit that in a little bit. If it's 0.502, you're going to want a hole that's certainly no bigger than ½ inch, because that unit is ever so slightly larger than ½ of an inch. Now back to the item. Here's a link to the page of the manufacturer's page within our site. And what's nice about that is you'll be able to see not only all of the CompX products we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to their full product catalog. We can pull that up and take a look at, I'm just searching for 110. Yeah, BZ110 strike. That's what it looks like in the manufacturer's catalog. This catalog is very handy because it will allow you to review, this series of CompX, cam locks and all of the possible variants of cam locks. And I'm partial. You can buy cam locks from lots of people, but I'm partial to CompX and another major manufacturer, and it's because they do a very good job when it comes to technical support. Okay. I've contacted the factory in the past. I've asked for variants or derivatives of their product line, and they have always been able to accommodate, not only accommodate, but be happy to accommodate, be, acting as if they're a partner in the process, where we've needed to take a lock and do something specialized to it to work within the constraints of some client's specific application. Okay, so this catalog is very handy in that regard. Lots of options, lots of variants. However, under the CompX, you're also going to find a manufacturer's page. You'll find the Timberline full line catalog as well, a subsection, so to speak, of cam style locks, but specifically for the furniture industry. So I would, if you deal with cabinets, multi-drawer filing cabinets, custom furniture, things of that nature, you'll definitely want to review this catalog, because this would be the go-to source for all of this material. Okay, locking on multiple drawers. This is a very common system that we sell these parts routinely. The strikes, the snaps, the snaps that govern which door can open at a time, meaning when you have both doors closed and you open one, I guess pretend this doesn't exist right now. When you open one of them, it becomes this scenario. And then what happens is you cannot open this other door until this door is pushed back into the closed position. So because of this linkage and the way they set it up, you're not permitted to open more than one door at a time. Okay, so really the appropriate material when you're trying to look at that sort of solution. Let's wrap up this video on camera. Okay, in conclusion, this is your BZ110 strike for your different bypass sort of locks, as we saw earlier. Very nice quality company, CompX, that's to be sure, as I had said earlier. If you have any questions on the TLBZ110, nickel finish, optional finish cup or strike plate or thimble strike, I would call it a thimble strike, or any other CompX product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.